in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Ridgebeam at the Copperhead course at Innisbrook, Rich. A soft opening to what's going to be a very challenging day.
It's an easy opening, but in saying that, if you get a little bit out of position here at the first par 5, 560 yards, you're in a world of hurt. You have out of bounds left that sneaks into you a little bit quicker, bunkers down the fairway that you want no part of. All in all, if you walk off of this hole with a 5, you're really not disappointed.
Let's get down to the action. And let's see what he can do here today. That's a little untidy. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely. Nice out the rough here.
Playing within their comfort zone there. Putting for eagle here. Gee, Rich, that's a positive start, isn't it?
Talk about hitting the ground running, Luke. Watch out, this could be an exciting day.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, you beauty, an eagle. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Why don't we catch up with JT in another great moment, shall we?
This is how you do it 7 days a week. Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
Okay, let's get back to the action. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
That's a good-looking shot there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Not a bad play, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. Currently 5 under for the round. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 6-iron here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. And that will move him to 6 under par. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Yeah, that one will play. Getting ready to play their third. Good look at birdie here. Okay, let's head to the next. And that will take him to 7 under. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Yep, may have been a little off with that one.
You think? Just a touch.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Handy effort, that one. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from about 105 yards.
Needs this one to kick right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one's online. Yes, they've made it. Currently 9 under for the event. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. That's outstanding. What a putt. And back to the play, shall we?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Straight out of the top drawer.
Great touch.
He has this putt to save his par. And there it is. Currently 9 under for the round. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Great looking shot, this. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. The back 9 at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
That's nicely done. There's been action aplenty all over this course. Why don't we head back to the 13th for this great shot? Nailed it. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
It's tracking. It's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. On the right-hand side of the fairway, you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Oh, well done. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Well played. What an eagle. Rich, I love it when we get to break from play just to take a look at some great highlights. Lining up for his third now. Oh, John Rahm. There aren't enough describing words in the dictionary to come up with his magnificence. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, we're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. That ball looked a little thirsty. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Woo, back there, horsey. Time now for the fourth shot. Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away.
This will be a good bogey.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. He's currently tied for 15th. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Not bad. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
This is on a great line.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Now 8 shots back after that hole. The second of the back nine par fives, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Second shot here on the 14th. A big, bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke. I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
Getting ready to play their third. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Judging it beautifully.
And this one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Now 7 shots behind after that. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Oh, well played. He's currently tied for 8th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Well struck. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt. This one's tracking. Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The final hole of the snake pit, an uphill par 3. Again, 210 plus yards.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Should find the green. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. An opportunity for a birdie here. It was on a good line. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This for par.
Oh, that's a nice line. Yeah, you'll take that. He's in a share of 9th place. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one might need to set.
That dog will hunt.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Okay, steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That signs off on this player's performance for the day.